Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and today I'm recapping Game 25 of the regular season. Astros over the Rockies, 10-8. Ironically, though, we did get out hit 14-10, but that doesn't matter. We put up more runs in two 5-spot innings, and behind a shaky pitching performance that has been rock solid the past couple days, we still got the win. Our offense carried our pitching. Kind of happy to say that, but also kind of sad because the pitching kind of fell apart. Starting pitcher Christian Javier did not look good today. He went 3 2/3, gave up 3 runs, gave up 2 walks. He wasn't great. Now, if you view him as the 5th starter on the rotation, which is pretty much what he is, that's not a bad game. That's actually a pretty decent start. But, I think a lot of people are probably going to be putting more pressure on him because he's a young rookie and he's been good so far. He's had 2 bad starts in a row now. Well, not necessarily bad, but not great. And I think a lot of people are going to start criticizing him. But again, he is more or less the 5th starter on this rotation. And last year, our 5th starter was whoever hadn't gone the day previous. So that isn't bad for a 5th starter. Brooks Raley came in. Brooks Raley ended up getting the win today, by the way. And he was also not great. He gave up 3 runs in 1 1/3. Struck out 3, though. Brooks Raley, if he can get his stuff under control and not give up the runs, Brooks Raley is actually a pretty good relief pitcher. And he's kind of surprised me this year. Josh James came in for an inning of work, and I don't know what happened to Josh James, but he messed himself up. Coming off the mound, immediately grabbed at his hip, started hobbling, barely got the play there, and then just fell to his knees. Now, I don't love Josh James. He hasn't been a good pitcher for us, but it's awful to see him get injured, especially in the way he did, because that looked bad. I don't know if it's like a torn ACL. Again, I'm just speculating. But that was bad, and hopefully he can recover soon because he had a couple of decent outings. So he sort of looked like he was on the up and up, and today wasn't terrible because he only gave up 1 run. But that injury could be bad news, real bad news. Paredes came in. He got an inning of work. Paredes throws gas, man. Paredes is so electric with that fastball. I think he touched 97 a few times today. Enoli Canolis, Paredes, he's got electric good stuff. And I love watching him develop. Ryan Presley came in. He ended up getting the save, gave up a run, but he looked good other than that, and that 1 run was scored on a ground out. Granted, he gave up the triple to lead off the inning, but he looked fine. A few good outings in a row for Presley. I know he's given up 2 runs in the past 2, but only one of them was earned. The other one was the BS, inheriting a runner from a second rule. But yeah, Presley looked pretty decent again. Offense, 10 runs in 2 5-run innings, which is kind of funny. Got started with a Tucker RBI triple. Maldonado RBI'd him in. Springer drove him in. And then, Altuve with a 2 RBI double. Altuve, for a moment, from yesterday and today, he was 4 for 5, if you carried over a little bit. A second 2-hit game for Altuve. Altuve, I really hope, and I say this with as much hope as I can have because I love watching Altuve hit. I think that the Giants on our offense have finally woken up. But he scored. That concluded the 5-run inning. Then in the next 5-run inning, Yuli got an RBI single, Tucker got another RBI single, and the scoring concluded with a monster home run by Abraham Toro, who has had a few good nights in a row now, which I'm kind of happy about with Toro. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I did want to mention that Reddick had an insane catch. Heck of a play out there, Josh. That was sorry, I'm still gushing over that because it just happened. That was an incredible catch by Josh Reddick. So yeah, McCullers gets to start tomorrow, and the game starts at 9:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. God help me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and go Stros.